Hello, everyone. This is MMA Interesting Prospects podcast. Today, our guest is one of the best amateur fighters in Australia, Ayden Todoroff. Hello, Ayden. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself, bro?
I'm good. And this year, you were like super busy. You've got five fights. You won all of them. So, if you can tell me, how happy are you with this performances and the progress that you made in last year?
Yeah, obviously, bro. I'm very proud of myself. I would have liked to get one more fight in on Eternal 100, but couldn't get a fight. But nevertheless, was a great year for me. And yeah, next year's gonna be even bigger, I reckon. Gonna have one more amateur fight, then go pro, and then yeah, for sure.
And do you know who will be your opponent for the last one?
For Feb, I can't. I'm not sure if I can say right now, but yeah, you'll definitely see me in February, on the Eternal 103, I think it is card in Perth.
And I think that, like, even watching your fights, you made a lot of progress. You are like super exciting fighter to watch. And actually, you won the one of the fight that you lost before against Torres. You won it back, so probably it also was like a really good feeling because it's like it's a little bit like you cancelled one of the your losses.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, he was yeah, he got me when I was a bit green. Obviously, people criticize my grappling, but I believe in my grappling, and I showed in that second fight that I've drastically improved in my wrestling skill, and yeah,
And actually, even on topology, right now you are number three out of over 500 in like Asia Pacific region. So it's definitely mean that you are ready to go pro because also the fighters that you beat there were some really good guys. So probably when you have this kind of experience, the pro fights will not be like super tough for you, especially on the beginning stage.
yeah. Well, yeah, I've only been like I've had a lot of fights, but I've only been fighting for 2 years. I had my first fight 2 years ago in March, so I'm still pretty early in my career, so that's why I wanted to get one more in, and I'm fighting at a new weight class. My last fight was at featherweight. I want to get one more in at featherweight, make sure everything's all dialed in, and then yeah, I'll be keen to go pro.
And before MMA fights, did you have some Muay Thai background? Because I believe I saw some like photos from your fights.
Yeah, I had a couple Muay Thai fights, but that was just to my Muay Thai fights was just to get experience for MMA. Like I've always wanted to be an MMA fighter. As soon as I walked into the gym, I wanted to be, an MMA fighter. I wanted to be in the UFC. So yeah, them Muay Thai fights was just to gain experience for MMA.
And how old were you when you came for the first time to MMA gym?
I was 16, so about 4 years ago. I'm 20 now. But yeah, about 4 years ago.
And this is the team and the gym that you are right now with.
Yeah, yeah, base MMA, Bunbury, yeah.
And is it like one of the like a little bit smaller gyms, like regional gyms, or do you have also guys who like travel from other cities to train with you?
Yeah, bro, I do a lot of traveling, of course, to get like sparring rounds in, but predominantly I've been at base MMA Bunbury. That's where I've gained, you know, pretty much all my skill. And yeah, we're quite grim. We're about 2 hours away from Perth, but yeah, we're making some waves. We've got a couple fighters, and I believe our gym is gonna be, we're gonna be huge in Perth, and I believe in we all train very hard, and yeah, for sure.
And I think that overall, like level of MMA in Australia, like regional MMA is like super high. And in like last 10 years, it what kind of growth it makes it's kind of crazy. How many champions, how many rank fighters the Australia like produced.
Yeah, for sure. Australia, Volk, Jack Della. Yeah, we're the new Dagestan, as I say. We're the new Dagestan.
And actually, you also you are fighting for the biggest regional promotion, which I think also is super important because they can give you some good challenges, good prospects, maybe some veterans. So definitely, you are in the good place to be challenged.
Yep, I love fighting for Eternal. It's my favorite promotion. Um, yeah, for sure. Once I go pro, I'm gonna stay with Eternal. I want to fight. I want to fight for the belt. I want to win the Eternal belt, and then yeah, go into the UFC and make waves.
And about overall your skill set, what is, in your opinion, is that like the best tool that you have right now?
Um, Obviously my boxing skill, but I believe I'm extremely well rounded. I work on everything every day, but um, yeah, I believe my boxing and my jiu-jitsu is getting pretty good. I lost my one fight with submission, and yeah, I think I'm just extremely well rounded.
Yes, but actually, I would agree that your boxing is like really high level, and I like that you like to put pressure on your opponent because sometimes even like pure pressure can break, and if you can add good pressure to high level boxing, it's like really tough to beat this kind of style.
Yeah, obviously I look up to the Ilia Topurias and the Piotr Jans and all them type of fighters, and I want to be entertaining. Like I don't want to. That's my main focus is to entertain people. I don't want to be a boring fighter. I want to be someone that people want to watch.
And for your career, do you have maybe some kind of timeline in your mind? When would you like to? Because like going pro probably will be next year, but when you want to be like regional champion or going to the UFC, do you think about this kind of things?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm big on visualization. I believe my next fight have a good performance. I'm gonna win. That'll be my last AMI fight. Then in June, hopefully get a pro fight on the same promotion. And then later, I would like to travel a bit. I wouldn't mind going to across the state, go to the Gold Coast, get some of that traveling experience in, and then keep going pro. And then next year I believe not next year, but the year after, I believe I'll take the Eternal belt and then get a couple defenses in. And I believe 2027 I'll be in the UFC 100%.
And actually, we can see right now even fighters from the UFC that they are like going pro 1 year and like 18 months later that they are UFC fighters. So definitely like few years ago maybe it would be a little bit tougher, but right now definitely it is possible, especially when you have like good plan.
Yeah, and I'm very active. I was very active this year. I was 5-0. I plan on being active as a pro as well. Even more active. I plan on getting like a lot of fights in, staying active, staying ready, and yeah, keen.
And do you have maybe some kind of style that you would like to face? Maybe some high level striker, maybe like a good pressure wrestler. Do you think about things like this, or for you it doesn't matter whoever it's gonna be, you will defeat him either way?
Yeah, I don't really care. Anyone at featherweight, I'll pretty much fight. I don't really care. I've had 10 MMA fights now. I pretty much fought every every style that could be. But yeah, obviously I want to be challenged for this last fight, which I think once you see who I'm fighting, I think I will be challenged, and I'm looking forward to the challenge. I look forward to challenges. It's what gets me up in the morning. Was like gets me hard, going hard training, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And do you have right now maybe a fight from the UFC, maybe one, maybe few fights from the UFC that you are really looking forward to watch?
I'm obviously looking forward to Volk's defense in February, where I'll be fighting near that time. But yeah, I don't really follow the UFC that I'm not really I just like to fight, and yeah.
Yes, but actually, I think that this fight will be really good for Volkanovski because he beat Diego Lopez before, so definitely like confidence will be there. And in the end, Diego is a dangerous fighter, so for Volkanovski to beat him twice, it will be still really really big thing.
Yeah, obviously for sure it was a bit weird, like him getting a obviously he beat whoever he beat, I can't remember, and then getting the title shot straight away. But yeah, it is what it is.
And from your experience, what is like the favorite thing from MMA? So overall, it can be like connected with training, with fighting. One thing that you really appreciate from the sport.
I appreciate just getting in there, getting in the grind, staying disciplined. I love being, disciplined, having a goal in mind, um waking up with a purpose, and keeping the head on a straight path. And yeah, that's what keeps me going. That's why I love the sport so much.
Yes, this is very good to have something like this that you have that you know that you have to do something to accomplish some big thing because without it, it's life can be a little bit like wishy-washy, let's say.
Oh, bro, yeah.
And also you mentioned before the like visualization and what kind of thing do you like to visualize like going to the cage fighting like different scenarios.
Yeah, pretty much all my knockouts have been visualized in the gym. I Yeah, I believe if you put it in visualize, you put it in the air, it will happen. Like what McGregor and that says. Probably sound a bit corny when I say this, but I believe it's very true. If you say it, you'll be able to do it.
Yes, and Connor did so many great things that it's hard to deny this.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro.
And about your like going for the finish style, do you have maybe one kind of knockout that you would like to win your fight with? So maybe some kind of crazy knee, crazy elbow, something like this?
I don't want to give away too much, but I believe my next fight will 100% end in a KO. Yeah, definitely put your money on it because it will definitely happen for sure.
Uh, And outside of fight game, because right, like in this year you were super busy, but when you have a little bit more free time, do you have some other hobbies, but not like related to MMA or the fighting sports?
Oh, not really, bro. I'm 100% committed into this, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Um, when I'm out of camp, I still train. I just end up at the gym no matter what, even if on days where I like really do not want to go, like I'm like 15 weeks out from a fight, I just end up here no matter what. It's just part of my routine. I train every day, like like literally every day, and it's just part of my routine now. Like how someone gets up and goes to work, I get up, I go to training. It's just become a full routine of mine now. So, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
So it's like the pure discipline, maybe not motivation, but you know what you have to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't even like. I love to train. Like I'm not. Some days I get up and it's just like, oh, fuck this shit. But you learn to build that callous in your mind and just go anyway. And those seem to be the days where you have your best sessions, have your best sparring sessions, and you do your best. So just learns to keep going back and keep brick by brick, I say.
And right now, of course, you are a very young fighter, but let's say in 20 years when you will retire, how what do you need to do to call your like career a successful one? What you would consider as the success in MMA?
Success will definitely be like an established UFC fighter, win the belt, I reckon. But yeah, I just want to. I want to just be entertaining. When I go to the UFC, I just want to be known as an entertaining fighter. Someone that wants to watch me fight. I want people to see my name on a fight card or whatever and be like, fuck yeah, Ayden Todoroff's fighting. I'm so keen to watch him fight. That's what I'm all about.
Okay, Aiden, so many thanks for the time and for conversation. I'm really excited about your last one, last fight as the amateur, and of course, I can't wait for you to go pro because I think that it will be like super interesting to see you fighting for like potentially for 15 minutes.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, for sure. I reckon I'll do better in longer rounds for sure. If you watch my fights, I almost like in my last fight in the second round, I almost got a finish. Imagine if it was 5 rounds. I had a 5 minute round fight in May where I fought for the Ascension title, and that just showed a lot, I think.